Oh yeah, believe it or not, I was gathering some supplies, some basic things that I'm gonna need to properly hook up that generator, yeah, get her all tuned up and ready to run this house. And yeah, wouldn't you know it, we got a nasty windstorm, and yeah, um, power lines failed us again, which, hey, that's why we got a generator. But I was not ready for this, not even close. I'm gearing up. I'm getting the pieces, parts that I need to, light up both sides of my breaker panel here, which I don't know if you can see this or not. Where the hell? Oh, I got a flashlight. I do have a flashlight. Took me a while to get this shit wired up, but it's just a 100 amp service. It's not a lot of, but what I'm doing, the only way I could get this quick and dirty, real simple. The beeping, I don't know if you heard, that's my microwave. The only way I could light up both sides of the panel quick and dirty with 120 volt circuits is to find two circuits on opposite sides of the panel. And to do that, I made an adapter cable here. That's a male end, and that's running into some 12.2 into another male end. And then it's just a small adapter cable with two male ends on it. Once you find two receptacles on either opposite sides of the breaker panel there, then you're good to go. Just plug them in, and there you go. Now you've just lit up both sides of the panel. The only thing that I'm not running, obviously, is the shit that's requiring 240 volts, like my stove there, which is, generally speaking, this thing is just a worktop for me. I do like 90% of my cooking I do outside on a grill. But yeah, I got this guy that runs on 220 and a water heater that runs on 220, and they're the only two things that I cannot power up right now because of the bastardized way that I had to hook this up. But whatever, I'm back feeding that circuit right there, that receptacle I should say, and because I didn't want to drag my stove out to get to the actual socket on behind there, yeah, I'm back feeding it right there. I'm not drawing a lot of power. All my lights are LED, all of them. I mean, everywhere. There ain't nothing but LEDs in this entire house, and they draw, tiny fractions of a watt. The cable modem, which my wife needs right now, so because she works from home, the cable modem that don't draw no power. The laptop that she's using to work from home with, which was company supplied, lucky her. Again, laptops don't draw no power, so yeah, we're doing all right. But we've been out of power for, I don't know, give or take about 3 hours, and it doesn't show any signs of coming back on soon. I don't know where the malfunction occurred in the grid, but it's out there. Anyway, I just thought I'd give this quick little look at what you can do when you have to do that sort of thing. I got a couple bucks and ends. The 12.2, the solid core wire there, I had that shit laying around. That stuff's ancient, at least 20 years old, but hey, there's nothing wrong with it. It's good stuff. It's good for 20 amps. And every circuit that I'm tied into is a 10 amp or 20 amp circuit on the generator, and my extension cords are 10 gauge. These are, I'm sorry, 12 gauge. 12 gauge, yeah. Nope, they're both 12 gauge extension cords. So, and they're 25 footers. They're not long ones. So I'm well within the realm of safety. It's not a problem. You can do it. This circuit right here is a 20 amp circuit. This one right here is a 15 amp circuit, and that little power strip there is barely rated for 15 amps, but like I said, I ain't drawing no power. I'm lucky, very lucky, if I'm doing 5 amps right now, and I could prove that to you, but I'd have to unplug something to show. Anyway, just thought I'd before I get into doing the capacitor and whatnot, well, the capacitor bank, I should say. Just showing this is the first time that I've actually had to use the thing, and so far so good. Lights everywhere. The fridge is running. Everything's working. I just warmed something up in the microwave. That's an 1100 watt microwave, but you know, that was running for 3 minutes, so it was 1100 watts for that period of time, and nothing more to it there. All right, I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna get, hopefully the next thing I do, the next video, is going to be all about that capacitor bank and go from there. Alrighty, enough of that, and we'll get on to those capacitors, I hope. Oh yeah, it's Christmas in December. I just recently got these. I think I know what they are. They should be capacitors, all the way from California. Guess that's that. Let's take a look now once. I figure I got to get a couple more things yet for this generator, but whatever, I'll just show it step by step. We'll go through it together, and we're both going to learn something, because I am not 100% sure that this is going to do what I think it's going to do, but I think it's going to do what I think it's going to do, so I guess we're going to find out together. So yeah, it's like that. There we go. I got two of these guys. I think you can see that. Part number, whatever. Voltage range, they are a 50 UF. There's a better. Yeah, why don't I show you that one? I think you can see that all right. Hopefully there's no glare. But, got two of these guys because, well, for those of you that don't know electricity all that well, I'll learn you. Don't worry. It's not complicated, but the 240 volt circuit is two 120 volt circuits 180 degrees out of phase, and well, that's why you need two of these, one for each phase. But yeah, I got the oval ones because I didn't do the math, but I guesstimated that two of these side by side will actually take up less space than two round ones. And I had the option, I could get round ones or I could get the oval, and naturally you can see which one I chose for that specific reason, because I'm going to put them side by side, and that's all the space they're going to take up. That's not a lot of, and I am okay with that. So let's just verify real quick. I'm sure they are what they say on the tin, but well, because I can, because it ain't nothing but a couple of seconds worth of meter work here. Let's see what it reads. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Oh, light on high, nanofarad. Can you see that? I'm seeing a fucking glare. My, kind of, right? Yeah, I think you can make that out. I can almost make it out on this little baby screen. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what we get. Something like, yeah, 50.4 nanofarads. Excelente. Happy with that. And this one, I'm sure is just as good. 50. I mean, that's right on the money. So yeah, both of them right there. They're yeah, good. I'm happy. All right, I think that's all we needed to show and tell here. So yeah, in the coming whatever days, weeks, maybe it takes me a little longer. I don't know. We'll see how the weather holds up and whatnot, but we'll be getting into giving these things a permanent home, and then they'll retest the generator exactly the same way I did in the first video. Just retest it the same way. Note the difference. I'll do a side by side, and yeah, hopefully. I mean, hopefully this does what I think it's going to do. I don't know. We're going to find out. This ain't about power factor correction. It's just about, you know, these big old batteries that dump their load in one shot to hit, offset that inrush current. That's the whole point and purpose of this. Not necessary, but yeah, well, I like to make things a little bit better if you know, if possible. I'm not 100% sure this is going to make it better, but I think that it will. Anyway, we're going to learn together and go from there. These things ain't bad. I think they were $10 a piece. So I'm in it for 20 bucks to my door. It was free shipping. And yeah, even if it doesn't work, it's going to do something. So you know what I mean? I ain't in it for much. But all right, tune back in later when we're ready to start assembly.